So Phillies nerfy first, Dodgers second.
Yeah.
Cool.
Phillies. Oh wait, no. Philly. Oh yeah, you did wait. Nerfies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Phillies, Cubs,
Yeah.
Dodgers. Buckeyes. Here, Todd. One more.
Check, check, check.
We're good to go.
Nice.
What time are these games?
Like 3, 4, 5. So we'll just try to get it up. Good to rock. Welcome back to Hold the Phone YouTube. Here are our best bets to start the week, Monday, June 9th. We're going to run through a little hockey, a little baseball, and some nerfies. Just brick by brick, one step at a time. Let's dive into the NHL Stanley Cup. Very excited for this one. Very excited for this one. Today, we dive into game number 3. Game 1. Panthers jump out to a 3-1 lead. Oilers crawl all the way back as we've seen them do all playoffs long. Get the win game 1 in Edmonton. Then game 2, another barn burner. Not 1 overtime, but 2 overtimes. It seemed like the Panthers should have won that game about 12 different times throughout that overtime. So many missed opportunities. It feels like going into Florida that the Panthers have all the momentum. All the momentum has been shifted. They blow game 1. They then bounce back, get off the floor, win game 2 in a double overtime. Now they get to travel back into the comfort of their own home. Feels very scary. This series is tied 1-1, and now it feels like the momentum has shifted to put the back against the wall for the Edmonton Oilers. We've seen beautiful things done with Mr. McDavid and Mr. Draisaitl throughout the entire playoffs, but is tonight too tall of a task? Well, this line sketches me out a little bit, because why wouldn't we take the Florida Panthers at home as a slight favorite coming off a game 2 win? And like I said, feels like they have all the momentum on their side of the puck. Well, with that being said, we're going to roll with the Edmonton Oilers based off the fact that the value is there. The value is there. We're getting plus money with the Edmonton Oilers. Look, the butt cheeks are going to be clinched tonight. This is going to be once again another barn burner, but could we sneak a game 3? Could we sneak a game 3? It felt like the Panthers outplayed the Oilers in both games. Almost in game 1 and game 2. They blow game 1, they win game 2. Tonight, let's see if we can see a little bit of a spark with the Edmonton Oilers with their back against the wall now. The biggest game of the series, it feels like, being 1-1. So for the game pick, for game number 3 of the NHL Stanley Cup, give us the Oilers on the money line. Let's continue on down the line. Here we go. To the diamond we go. To the diamond we go, fellas. We got a little 3-leg parlay to start the week. If we could find a winner here, that would be massive to start on a Monday. And for leg number 1, we travel to Philadelphia, a team who has not won a game in a week. I believe they've now dropped 6 in a row, and Mr. Zach Wheeler is on the bump in Citizens Bank Park going against the Chicago Cubs. Look, Cubs are one of the best baseball teams in the league. They're going against Mr. Boyd tonight. I like the Philadelphia Phillies' chances. At home, you got the ace on the bump. You haven't won a game in 6 days. There's no Harper. It feels like the sky is falling. You just got swept by the Pittsburgh Pirates. Tonight, it's a new week. It's a new day. It's a new game on the diamond. You got to find a win. Here, for leg number 1, give us the Phillies on the money line. Leg number 2, we travel to Milwaukee. where we're taking another team who's back so far against the wall they're in the living room, a team who has lost 7 straight games with their ace on the bump, and another NL East team. Feels like the same spot. Very similar spot. We're buying low on the diamond. That's what we love to do the most. For leg number 2, give us the Braves on the money line. Going against Mr. Savali, we have Chris Sale on the bump. Can we get run support for both the Phillies and the Braves for legs number 1 and 2? So for leg number 2, give us the Braves on the money line, a team who hasn't won a baseball game in a week. We saw them fall apart against the Diamondbacks. Now they travel to Milwaukee. Chris Sale, can you do something for me? Give us the Braves on the money line. Leading us to leg number 3, we go late night, we go West Coast, we go NL West rivalry matchup. One of the best matchups in baseball. Padres, Dodgers in Petco Park. Look, we have Mr. Dustin May on the bump going against Big Dick Nick. This one can go either way, but it just feels like in a regular season atmosphere that the Dodgers show up to these bigger matchups. And the Dodgers on the road against the Padres, I know in recent past, the Padres have had the number of the Dodgers, over the last few playoffs. Not this past playoffs because the Dodgers won the fucking World Series. However, we've seen this rivalry matchup bounce back and forth. And for tonight, I think that the Dodgers show up in a bigger way. They just show up in these big moments, big games, primetime game. Give us the Dodgers on the money line for leg number 3, giving us, go through the hoop. Let's find a win for the Philadelphia Phillies with Zach Wheeler on the bump. Let's find a win for the Braves with Chris Sale on the bump. 2 teams who have combined lost about 13 games in a row for legs number 1 and 2. And then for leg number 3, the Dodgers showing up in a primetime game against the Padres in a massive in-division rivalry. We're going to roll with Dustin May and the Dodgers on the money line. 3 legs plus 450. I like the way it looks. I don't know who sells it. We got 3 good pitchers on the bump, 3 good NL teams, 2 of which are back against the wall. So let's find a winner there. Let's find a winner on a Monday. Now, we go to a simple 6 outs. We go to Nerfies. We've been grinding. We've been in the waters of Nerfies. Look, Nerfie number 1, we're gonna go back to Philadelphia. Mr. Wheeler, Mr. Boyd. It smells like 6 outs. Right now, Wheeler's going to find 3, and the Phillies have negative run support. No Bryce Harper in the lineup. The only way this loses is by a Kyle Schwarber solo home run. This comes home, a simple 6 outs. Show us the Nerfie in Philadelphia between the Cubs and the Phillies. Mr. Boyd has had pretty good stuff as of late in this 2025 regular season, and Mr. Zach Wheeler, he better show up and show out. Look, a team who's lost 6 games in a row. The Phillies they're not manufacturing a lot of runs right now. I doubt we see a run in the first inning in this ball game. Give us the Nerfie in Philadelphia. Then, back to another game that we are also just talking about. When there's a lot of anticipation, a lot of momentum, it's a high emotion game where everyone thinks it's going to be a blockbuster between the Dodgers and Padres. They always start slow. This game could be 0-0 through a lot of innings. So with that being said, show us Dustin May, show us Nick Pivetta in a Nerfie in Petco Park out in San Diego between the Dodgers and Padres. It feels like a death wish because you got the big bad Dodgers, you got the big bad Padres, 2 of the best teams not only in the NL but in the MLB. It doesn't make a dent. Like I said, when you got 2 big ball clubs and a big game starting off a big series, it always seems to go Nerfie. I love these 2 spots. Show us the Nerfie in Philadelphia. Show us the Nerfie in San Diego. And fellas, Game 3 of the NHL playoff, the NHL Stanley Cup. Give us the Oilers on the money line, finding some value. Let's see if we can sneak Game 3. Give us a 3-leg parlay plus 450 with the Phillies, Braves, and Dodgers. And then show us 12 outs. 6 outs coming from Philadelphia, 6 outs coming from San Diego, from sea to shining sea. We are up and down the board from a little diamond, a little ice. Fellas, that's the way to start the week. Drop a like on the page, comment your favorite play of the night, and most importantly, drop a sub as we continue to do these mid-forms throughout the summer, heading into the football season. And as always, we'll see you on the other side.